A sleek black car pulls up to the grand entrance of the prestigious Grand Crest Hotel. It's early evening, and the hotel lobby bustles with travelers. Enter Marcus Evans, a well-dressed black man in his early 40s. He's wearing a tailored navy blue suit, paired with a quiet confidence that comes from years of success. Marcus has returned to this hotel after months of international business travel, eager to see how things are running. The moment he steps inside, though, things feel off. He notices how a few of the front desk employees glance at him, whispering. The manager, Richard Davenport, a man in his late 50s with a polished appearance but a hardened expression, strides out. Marcus smiles and steps forward to greet him, but Richard speaks first. Richard, curtly, "Sir, this isn't the kind of place where people just wander in. May I ask what you're doing here?" Marcus tilts his head, caught off guard. Marcus, politely, "I'm here to check in." Richard raises a skeptical eyebrow, looking Marcus up and down, his gaze lingering on Marcus's skin tone and his watch, a rare designer piece. Richard gestures to a younger employee to handle Marcus while he steps aside. Marcus provides his reservation details, but Richard keeps a close eye, muttering under his breath to another employee. He doesn't look like the kind of person who could afford a suite here. When the younger employee confirms Marcus's reservation, Richard cuts in sharply. "Richard, are you sure those details are correct? Sometimes we get people trying to book rooms they can't pay for." Marcus's smile tightens. "Marcus, I assure you, my payment will go through just fine." Instead of acknowledging this, Richard waves to the bellhop and mutters, "Keep an eye on him." But as Marcus waits for his luggage to be brought up, a louder commotion arises in the lobby. A family of tourists arrives, loudly joking and fumbling with their bags. Despite their obvious messiness, Richard greets them warmly, offering free champagne for their inconvenience. Marcus notices the stark difference in treatment. The next morning, Marcus steps into the restaurant for breakfast. It's an elegant space, but the tension in the air is palpable as Richard once again intercepts him. Richard, coldly, "Sir, I'm afraid this section is reserved for premium guests." Marcus chuckles, stunned. Marcus, "I'm staying in the penthouse suite. That's as premium as it gets." Richard's lips tighten, and instead of apologizing, he doubles down. "Richard, I'm going to need to see some ID to verify that. We've had situations in the past." Marcus's patience is visibly thinning, but he calmly hands over his ID and room key. Richard snatches it, scans it skeptically, and still finds a reason to question it. "Richard, this key looks scratched. Did you find it somewhere?" Before Marcus can respond, Richard signals security. Richard, loudly, "Escort this man out. I will not tolerate scammers or loiterers in this hotel." The lobby falls silent. Guests stop mid-conversation to watch the unfolding drama. Two security guards approach Marcus. He raises his hand calmly, signaling them to stop. Marcus, firmly, "Richard, you're making a big mistake." Richard scoffs. "Richard, the only mistake I made was letting you in here in the first place." At that moment, Marcus pulls out his phone and dials a number. It rings and Richard smirks as though expecting Marcus to call for help. But then the hotel's general director, Sophia Rodriguez, rushes into the lobby. Sophia, "Mr. Evans, I didn't realize you were here today. Welcome back." Richard freezes, his smirk fading. Richard, stammering, "Wait, you know him?" Sophia looks confused. Sophia, "Of course I do. Marcus is the owner of Grand Crest Hotels International." The silence in the room is deafening. Guests gape and employees exchange wide-eyed glances. Richard's face turns pale. Richard, I didn't know. There must have been some kind of misunderstanding." Marcus, cutting him off. "No misunderstanding, Richard. You assumed I didn't belong here because of how I look." Richard starts to apologize, but Marcus raises a hand. Marcus, save it. This isn't the first complaint I've received about how you treat guests who don't fit your standards. Marcus turns to Sophia. Marcus, effective immediately, he's fired. Make sure our team gets diversity training. This is not the culture I want in my hotels. Richard tries to protest, but security, now under Marcus's orders, escorts him out, just as Richard had tried to do to Marcus earlier. Later that day, Marcus addresses the hotel staff in a private meeting. Marcus, when I started this business, I wanted it to be a place where everyone felt welcome, where no one would be judged by the color of their skin, the way they speak, or where they come from. Today, I saw firsthand that we've fallen short of that goal. He pauses, his voice thick with emotion. Marcus, I've been in Richard's shoes. I've made assumptions about people in my past. But that's why I built this company. To be better than that. To give people the benefit of the doubt. The staff listens intently, some wiping away tears. By the end of the week, Marcus oversees changes in the hotel's policies, ensuring better training and anonymous guest surveys to track employee behavior. The once unwelcoming atmosphere shifts to one of warmth and inclusivity. Sophia approaches Marcus as he prepares to leave for his next trip. Sophia, I'm sorry about what happened. I promise we'll make this right. Marcus nods. Marcus, I trust you will. But remember, this isn't just about me. It's about every guest who walks through those doors. As he steps into his car, guests and staff watch with newfound respect, realizing that the man they had judged or dismissed was the very heart of the hotel's success. This story reminds us that appearances can be deceiving, and respect should never depend on someone's race, attire, or demeanor. Discrimination isn't just harmful, it blinds us to the value others bring into our lives. If you found this story thought-provoking and inspiring, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more stories that challenge perspectives and spark meaningful conversations. Let's spread the message of equality and respect together. Hit that subscribe button now, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next video. Thank you for watching.